Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, Masterpiece Transformer collecting. Now, I have a few Masterpiece figures. I have a few Masterpiece scale figures. And I just started collecting these, I guess, last year. And it's disappointing that they haven't done all the, main figures. They've done a couple of random ones no one cares about. They really just need to finish off the, Season 1, Season 2 G1 line first, then move on to maybe the movie, and then Season 3. Just start off with them. That's what people really care about. Start off with the important stuff, and then, if you get a following, you can branch out and do the lesser known, lesser cared about figures. But for some reason they haven't done Jazz. They haven't done a bunch of them, and it didn't seem like they were making new ones. But I think not that long ago they did actually do Trailbreaker and Hoist, I think. So they have done a couple in the last couple of years that I know of, but that's about it. Then I heard that they were doing Soundwave, and I'm like, okay. But no, they're just recoloring the one they've already got and making it look like cartoon colours. I'm like, one of the issues I have with Masterpieces, when they first came out, they were big, they were sophisticated in so much as they looked like, the accurate vehicles, but they looked very much like the cartoon or TV characters without trying to literally look like the ones on screen. But they basically had the forms, and they were a better formed robot. And I really thought they were great. But they sort of shifted from that to being more of a cartoon collection, like the Seekers. When you look at them in jet form, they look amazing. They look like model jets. But when you turn them into robots, they don't really look like robots. They look like cartoon characters. And I'm just like, I want them to have the basic form and match the cartoon versions, profiles, or whatever, but I don't want them to look like animation, because if I just get a statue or like an action figure or something, or a model or something that are modeled on the actual toy likenesses and designs. I want them to look like those figures, but still look like a robot and look like they're actually like real machines on some level. And that seems to be something they're getting away from, like making Soundwave the cartoon colours, rather than doing a new version. Even though there's nothing wrong with the old version, I'd rather them do a new figure that they haven't covered than redo one, because apparently they've redone Optimus about 4 times, and I think they've done Starscream a couple of times as well, which is good because, okay, they look better, but they should be getting them right the first time. You can understand the first couple of figures being a bit off, and then sort of working out where they want to go as a series, as a whole, as a line. But yes, apparently, what else were they doing? I think they were supposed to be doing another character, but I don't think it was from G1. But Hot Rod. Sorry, yeah, they were doing a new Hot Rod. I'm like, we've got Hot Rod. Okay, maybe you can make some improvements, like give him some hips instead of having these skinny little legs and no hips. Okay, but I'd rather have a character we don't already have first before we start redoing figures. So yeah, just get it right the first time. You know what we want, but at the same time, I don't think that. But what do we want? What do the fans want? Do they want cartoon accurate toy figures, or do we want robots that look really sophisticated and really well designed? I don't know. That's what I thought Masterpiece was, but it's sort of turning into like a cartoon collection, like a large scale cartoon collection. So yeah, I don't know. I guess the other thing I should mention, just instead of trying to do another video about it, was they're doing a Missing Link Soundwave. I'm like, the Soundwave already had everything except his knees didn't go backwards, they went forwards. That's the only thing wrong with him. He's like, what are you going to do with him for Missing Link? You're going to make his legs go backwards and that's it? I'm paying $200 for that? That's going to be a hard sell. Ultra Magnus, stuff like that. There was a lot to do with them. Like Optimus, having the hands built in, having the legs with the full articulation, everything, that is worth buying. But Soundwave, I can't see what they're going to change. And the other thing I was talking about was, what was it? I think that's it. There's 2 Soundwave issues, and I can't think of anything else. But I've just been disappointed by the last couple of things I've heard about, like the Rodimus and Soundwave, because people were expecting a different mold. They're just getting a recolored mold. So yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of yeah, just the lack of effort that they've put in, that where they're really not continuing on with the line, and recolors of ones they've already done, and then I feel like they shifted between realistic sort of robot models to the cartoon sort of versions, and I don't know, it's just a bit of a mess now. And I'm sort of throwing in third party ones, and in a way it's good because it's such a mess. You can just sort of throw them all together, and you don't really have a real one set, which kind of doesn't work but kind of does work, because it allows you to throw anything in and have some variety and so forth. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but I'm going to go. Let me know what you think.